Hi traders, Nathan Bray here from ACY Securities. Well, the shell shock of this US dollar falling off a cliff last night, right around CPI data time, it was unbelievable, okay? So for those of you trading in line with the higher tops and bottoms on the currency pairs, of course, or gold, okay, in line with that daily higher tops and bottoms, you would be very happy right now, and I can't understand why you wouldn't be, because we saw massive moves up on the euro dollar, the pound dollar, even the Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar. Things were really starting to rocket on the back of, well, the CPI data just came out saying that inflation was zero. It didn't grow, but it certainly didn't pull back either. It didn't ease. The year on year may have eased a little bit over the average, but the core CPI, folks, it's still sticking around, so it hasn't gone away. However, the market disagreed, okay? We saw the 10-year bond yield, which I've been talking about for the last few months, watching that for stability. The yield fell from about 4.6 down to about 4.3s in a very short period of time. So we had all this liquidity coming in to want to buy debt all of a sudden. I don't know who the buyer is. Maybe it's a central bank, but I don't know that. But they suddenly bought all that bond very quickly. And because money doesn't go off to money heaven, it literally moves from one place to another. So it's literally gone from the debt market on the yield side straight into the stock market. It's flying up. And of course, this US dollar, as I started off to mention, it absolutely collapsed. So I guess the question today is about saying, what signs could we see in the market that I might use in further environments around major news items, okay? So the thing that I've been talking about over the last few weeks was looking at the fact that we had a change in trend on the daily on this US dollar index. And I was saying we might see a further correction here. This just not, because we've had a really strong US dollar trend most of the year, and it's been very strong, okay? So what I've been looking for is signs of weakness, okay? So economy-wise, we've got lots of back-to-back weak data starting to come out of the US, but technically, the market was screaming at us, saying all of a sudden, we had a lower top and a lower bottom, okay? And a close. So we had this technical change of direction. Then we got another lower top, and then as of last night, we've got a lower bottom as well. So what I'm saying to people is when you're trading, if we're looking at, say, a weekly trend, and we can see the weekly trend is still up, but all of a sudden we're getting a change of technical trend in the daily, then you've got a couple of options. You either say, well, maybe I should just trade in line with one particular trend over the other. So in this case, if the daily is disagreeing with the weekly, perhaps I could stay out of the market. Or I could be controlling my trade and my risk, especially around major news events, folks. That's what I'd be saying to you. So, but keep in mind, this week isn't over yet, okay? We need to see how the PPI data comes out tonight, because remember that PPI can feed into next month's CPI. So remember, we want to see how this closes at the end of this week, because last time we got all excited about a correction in the US dollar a few months ago, it turned around and it just continued trend as the technical market analysis was telling us, folks. So keep in line with what this market's doing, and good luck with the rest of your week trading.